up with all that.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
Welcome to the VHS Drum Society 2020 Spring Play, Coming From Where I'm From. Please take a moment to turn off your cell phones. No texting or recording is allowed. The performance is 70 minutes with no intermission and a talkback immediately after. This play is for mature audiences. Thank you for coming and enjoy Coming From Where I'm From.
Burton. We need to address this immediately. Where is everyone?
I sent an urgent text to everyone. They should be here any moment.
Well, they aren't.
Sorry I'm late.
Sure.
What's this about? Yeah, unfortunately.
Bro, Mad Club!
I can't believe you actually thought that was funny.
The assembly's just so boring. I don't understand why people make it such a thing.
Of course.
It's just another day we don't have to go to class. Not that I'm
The
complaining.
clearing of the Clouds Day is the only day where people of color get an opportunity to share their stories and experiences with our community. Their voices matter, and they deserve to be heard, not disrupted by a bunch of self-entitled jerks.
You're a real dumbass if you thought that was funny, Jamie.
No disrespect at all,
What?
but that was a classic move. People are gonna remember this day because of them. We should call it from now on the Day of the Disruptors. Why'd you call this meeting anyway? I have places to be.
As student reps, we need to figure out a statement and send a message to our community that these kinds of actions are not going to be tolerated. And we also need to figure out what we want the administration to do about it.
Oh, whoa, whoa! I think you guys are taking this a little too seriously. It wasn't that big of a deal. What exactly do you mean? Those kids were mad disrespectful. Don't you think those kids had a point? They just want to be heard. This school gives a voice to every group except. Are you kidding me? I'm so sick of Black Lives Matter. Don't all lives matter?
Oh, it is okay, Kamala, I got this one. Black Lives Matter is not a term of confrontation or an exclusionary demand. When we say Black Lives Matter, what we mean is that Black people have been unfairly targeted by society. Their lives have been discarded and cast aside completely, destroyed by white America from the beginning of slavery. Black Lives Matter is a declaration and a recognition that Black lives are as important as white lives. I mean, if we don't stand up for Black people and speak for them, who is going to? What?
I am fully capable of speaking for myself. You're not wrong, but stay in your damn lane.
That's about a draw.
Charlotte would understand better coming from me. I mean, sometimes your voice and tone can be intimidating.
Intimidating?
I'm just trying to help Charlotte understand why she's wrong. You know, white girl to white girl.
All I'm saying is that declaring one group's life matters more than another isn't helping anything. If Black lives matter, then white lives matter, and Asian lives matter. Like people like Kim and I have so much less privilege in the system because we're not Black. Because people work so hard to fix the system, they can't see that it's not even broken anymore, and they overcompensate. Don't you agree with me? Are you for real? I'm not on your side, Charlotte. Don't drag me into this.
Don't you like being perfect? I mean, you have to admit, Kim, the system is working for you.
I don't.
Jesus, James, shut up.
I am from plastic bags, from penguin books and Nanyang. I'm from the busy kitchen, sizzling, steaming, spices that burn my tongue. I'm from decorating banana tree stumps for life at home, and uncles teasing my little sister Dow for not being Thai enough. I'm from Pa and Man, from interpreting for my parents and the guilt of not being enough of this or enough of that. I'm from Be As American As Possible and Thong Lian Gang Gang. I'm from a family of has-been monks wrapped in bright orange. I'm from the Emerald Necklace, Kaitio, PB&J sandwiches. I'm from the time my father burned the pad thai because Yaya can eat our food. The American accent
me. Over here is you. That's Tyrone. Over here is Patrick. And
Wait,
that's
who's supposed to be Tyrone and that's supposed to be me? That doesn't really make sense, Charlotte.
what are you talking about? That's totally you. See the orange shirt? And those are Tyrone's round glasses. You can tell it's not Patrick because his glasses are square glasses. And there's no boy in our class with skin the color that's Tyrone's color.
But Tyrone's not that dark black you use, and I'm not orange.
I use yellow for me because it's the lightest color except for white, but white doesn't work because it's invisible. There was no color that matched your color, or Tyrone's color.
But why are you yellow and I'm orange? My skin is just like yours.
But you don't look like me.
What? That's mean. That's mean and not even true.
It is true.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, you idiot. Hey! You're horrible and not even true. I hate you.
What is going on here? Kim! Why are you crying? Kim wrecked the glass portrait that I drew for the first grade section of the yearbook. I spent the whole day working on it.
Kim, why would you do that?
Her drawing was bad and not even true.
Was not.
Kim, that is very unkind. If you have something to say about Charlotte's art, please be respectful.
But she drew me orange and Tyrone was way too dark.
I used the colors that we have. What was I supposed to do?
You see, Kim, this is all just a misunderstanding. Charlotte was just using the crayons he had. It takes a lot of creativity to use just 12 colors for so many different people.
But
Kim, what you said was very unkind. You could hurt somebody else's feelings. And in this case, you did. We prefer warm fuzzies to cold pricklies. Now I need you to apologize.
What? I wasn't even the one that did anything wrong. Charlotte was the one who...
Apologize. You owe it to your friend.
I don't even want to be friends with her anymore.
Well, let's take a walk back to the classroom. We'll see if it's works and I'll calm you down.
We've been here for almost an hour, Kim. This was a misunderstanding, as we've all repeatedly explained to you. This is unnecessary. I know you and Charlotte are rather close. Are you really willing to stop talking to someone over a simple misunderstanding? Perhaps calling your mother will change your mind. And could you tell her that you and Charlotte got into an argument today? All is resolved except for one final apology from you. And tell her Miss Brooks.
ฮัลโหลแม่ มิสบุ๊กอยากให้หนูบอกว่า
ลูกจ๋าเป็นไรโรงเรียนโทรมาที่ทำงาน มีปัญหาเหรอ
ใช่แม่มีปัญหากับชาร์ลอตเพราะว่าหนูฉีกรูปของเขาแล้วเขาไม่ดีกับหนู
ทำไมทำแบบนั้นลูก
ก็เพราะว่าชาร์ลอตบอกว่าหนูสีส้มแล้วเขาไม่ดีเขาอยากให้หนูขอโทษ
อ้าวรอทำไม ขอโทษสิ
ฮะ
มีปัญหาไม่ได้ทำแบบเขาบอกขอโทษ
แต่แม่
เขาโทรหานายตอนพยายามโทรหาแม่ แม่กังวลจริงๆทำแบบเขาบอกสิถ้ากลับมาบ้านแม่มารับไม่ได้นะ ต้องทำงาน
แม่เขาไม่ได้บอกให้หนูกลับบ้านนะไม่ต้องห่วง
โปรดนะลูก
โอเคแม่ไม่ต้องห่วงนะเดี๋ยวทำแบบเขาบอกนะ
ขอบคุณนะจ๊ะรักลูกนะเป็นลูกดีมาก
Fine, I'll apologize.
Hey, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Oh, thank you so much for coming. Ooh, what's that? That looks tasty. What is it?
Oh, just some pad kapow my mom made.
Oh, may I?
Go ahead, please.
So good. Where did you say it was from again?
Oh, it's Thai. We're Thai.
That's right! Lulu mentioned that! We were just there during last break. What a coinky-dink!
Tastes like vacation. By the way, Lulu mentioned that she was having a rough time in math, and I was wondering if you wanted to make a little money and tutor her.
I'm having a bit of trouble in math myself. I don't think I'd be very good at tutoring.
Oh, really? That's surprising.
After this, I'm gonna take Lulu and a bunch of other kids to Sky Zone. Would you like to tag along?
I don't know.
Come on, the more the merrier. We can drop you off at home afterwards if that's an issue. Or we could talk to your parents right now.
No, that's okay. I have some errands to run, and my little sister has a parent-teacher meeting I have to be at. So
Gee, how old are you again?
I'll be 13 in August. I should probably go check in on my parents.
Oh yeah, of course. Don't want to keep you here, so.
Thanks, good talking to you.
Bye. Quiet in here and eat those snacks done by this afternoon.
So, we've been working together for a while now.
Yep.
So I was wondering, maybe you'd want to do something after work, like hang out, go see a movie, get something to eat, and whatever you want. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to read the vibe wrong or anything.
No. I really like you, Nick.
But,
There's just so much, and we're such different people.
I don't think we're different at all.
We're from entirely different paths. I can't expect you to understand.
No, I'm not that shallow. Maybe you could tell me?
I don't know, Nick. I translate and explain and interpret literally all the time, and I don't want to have to always do that. Plus, I'm just busy.
Okay. I mean, let me know when you're ready. I have my shit too. You know, I might know more than you think.
God, shut up, Jamie! Stereotypes like the minority are so offensive. I mean, they fail to acknowledge socioeconomic and educational disparities among the diverse range of communities categorized as Asian American. The minority does not exist, and you need to chill out!
Thank you so much, honorable white lady, for that excellent response. No, you are such a great spokeswoman for the minorities. The minorities?
Charlotte, you should not be categorizing all people of color.
God, I was being sarcastic. All right, guys, we're losing our focus here, and clearly Charlotte is missing the point. The clearing of Todd's Day was ruined, shut down, boom! Assembly over. We need to respond. Should we write a statement? Yay or nay? I'll start, and I say hell's yay. I say we do nothing. Let the principal handle it, so nay.
I don't care. I ran as a joke and I stayed for the drama.
Cut the bullshit, Jamie. Yay or nay?
My vote is drum roll. Nay.
What is that?
Yay, nay, whatever ends this.
Whatever. Kim?
Affirmative yay.
Lulu?
I mean, something definitely has to be done, so heck yay!
Alright, so we have majority
How should we proceed?
Well, obviously, you have to come forward and say,
Guys!
Meg, where have you been?
Sorry, I was talking with some of my friends. This thing is blowing up like crazy on Snap.
You have friends?
What are people saying?
All sorts of stuff. It seems like people are really divided.
That's bullshit. There's obviously only one side to this.
You can't just impose your opinions on other people, Kamala. It's more complicated than that.
Kamala is right. The disruption of Clear the Clouds was a display of racism. It shut everything down. Not okay.
Absolutely not okay. We gotta do something about it.
Yes.
What? Why?
Kim, what do you think we should do?
Me?
Well, I mean, this is about your community. You're Asian. Don't you have an opinion?
Doesn't this affect everyone?
God, Lulu! I don't think you actually want to hear her opinion. I love you. But all you do is talk and talk and talk, and you never truly listen. Not everything is about you.
Damn, that looked like it hurt.
Okay, we're getting off topic here. We gotta figure out what to do about the craziness on Snap.
I am from Ski Boots, and Bull's a size too big. I'm from open floor plan and eastern facing windows, clean, cluttered, always smells like toast. I'm from backyard swing set, mom carved from oak, creaks when I play. I'm from Tuesday night dinners and a long line of lefties from mom and mama. I'm from asking the difficult questions and having to know the answers. I'm from others before ourselves and white privilege temper tantrums. From why not ourselves first? I mean, just this once? I'm from work that no one ever sees. I'm from home base and square one, and from needing to be bigger than that. I'm from needing rather than wanting. I'm from friendships only lasting a few years at most. I'm from pulling in, but more often from pushing away. I'm from half the mistakes and double the apologies. From back rubs and lullabies. Hair pushed behind my ear by mama in fits of silence when crying got too tiring. I am from trying so hard to seem like I'm not trying, and I'm from wake up and do it again tomorrow. And the day after that, and the day after that. But I am also from tomorrow is a beautiful day to make a difference.
Hey guys, are you going to the rally today?
Oh, is that Black Lives Matter thing?
Oh yeah, we should totally go. It's gonna be awesome.
Sorry, Lulu, I've got a huge math test coming up.
Well, I mean, you should just skip it. This is way more important than some quiz.
Yeah?
I mean, not only is this a significant moment in history we're about to be a huge part of, but we also have to go and support and, be there for our fellow brothers and sisters. I mean, we have a responsibility to use our white privilege. We have to go and support.
All right. We'll go.
Hey, you getting this photo?
Wait a sec, I think someone's speaking.
for a reason. If I win, I win.
All right, okay, whatever. Ready, set, go! Wow, you're really fast. You must have a ton of practice.
I mean, I used to run track, but that was just for fun.
Well, didn't you run from Mexico to cross the border? That's what Jamie told me. Not even I could catch you.
First of all, I'm Colombian, and I was born here, dumbass.
What is going on in here? Alejandro, Lulu, to my office, now. Alejandro, why did I hear you cursing on my playground?
Lulu was the one who-
Did I ask about Lulu? She is not the one who called her fellow classmate a D-U-M-B-A-S-S. Do I have to call your mother again?
It wasn't like that.
Miss, it was my fault. I was the one who called Alejandro something mean by accident. It wasn't his fault.
Alejandro, is this true?
Yeah.
Lulu, thank you for telling me this. In our school, we truly value honesty. Able to admit you did the wrong thing and doing the right thing is a hard thing to do. I commend you for doing so, young lady.
Thank you.
Now, run along, back to recess. Not you, Alejandro! We still need to discuss your punishment for cursing on my playground.
I saw what happened during recess today. It was totally not cool of Alejandro to get you in trouble like that. You were just telling a funny joke.
Totally. Yeah.
Do you want to sit together during lunch?
You know what you said about Alejandro running across the border? It wasn't right. I didn't realize it wasn't true.
It was just a joke.
Well, I don't have friends that joke like that. Hey guys, what do you have for lunch today?
Actually, we just wanted to sit with everyone.
Well, I mean, you can sit with the both of us, like always.
I don't think so.
What you said earlier was really mean. You already made him upset.
I didn't mean it. Plus, I mean, he's the one who called me a D-U-M-B-A-S-S.
Fine, I'll leave.
Wait, don't go! Please, just...
Imagine there's no heaven. Even if you try. Alright folks, settle down. For this portion of the meeting, we're accepting proposals for the naming of the new library. If you have any ideas, please come right up.
Hello, friends. My name is Albert. I've been doing some brainstorming, and I think we should name this library after John Lennon. He was a wonderful musician who tragically passed not too long ago. And who doesn't love the Beatles?
If I may, John Lennon was great, and it is really sad what happened to him. But shouldn't we name this library after someone who has a stronger connection to this place?
I agree with that. I also think it should be named after someone who fought for a cause.
Yeah, maybe a person of color, since people like us are much less recognized in today's world. It's time for some of our heroes to get the honor that they deserve.
Abe Lincoln. Oh, great guy. Did some good things.
Yeah, Lincoln was a great hero in the fight for abolition, but don't you all think that we need someone with more of a connection? Someone like Malcolm X.
If I may,
Every man who served as president of our great nation deserves endless recognition. Besides, Malcolm X was a criminal, and I don't want my children praising a criminal. Hey, let's not be so harsh. Malcolm X was an important figure in history, and he did a lot of good things. But I do agree, I don't think he's the best choice.
Alright, I've heard multiple ideas. John Lennon, Abraham Lincoln, Malcolm X. Any others?
Oh! What about the John F. Kennedy Library? That has a nice ring to it. We can honor a great president who was born right here in Massachusetts and whose life tragically ended too soon.
Oh yes, and JFK helped the blacks with their civil rights too.
JFK is a great idea.
Oh, yes, JFK deserves recognition, but people of color have been fighting for their rights way before white people joined the fight.
I see what you're suggesting, but I also think we need to give recognition to white people who fought for people like you when they didn't have to.
Yeah, do it enough.
Hi everyone, my name is Ruth, and as some of you may know, my uncle was born near here, in Boston. He was a minister and a civil rights activist. While he was in Alabama fighting for civil rights, he was brutally killed by a white mob. In order to protect the legacy of a great and honest man, I propose the James Reeb Library.
What a touching story. I think we can all agree, but just to make sure, anyone in favor say aye. Aye.
No. Wow, Ruth, what a great idea. Your uncle really was a hero.
Hi, Mrs. Bates. I see what you're suggesting, and I think you have a lot of bright ideas. But we're trying to help. Please don't be so upset.
Thanks. I have to go.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Hey, Mom. Hi, honey. Put on your seatbelt, please. How was your first day of school? Did you make any new friends?
Yeah, I have a few more now. I have Mary and Sarah and Amber and Andrew and Tyrone. Mary and Sarah sat with me during snack, but then they played with other people during recess, which was really sad because I thought I was going to have to play alone on the very first day of school. But then I met Andrew, and he showed me how to sit on top of the monkey bars and hang upside down on them like a monkey. But then he fell down and he hit his head and he started crying. So me and Tyrone walked into the nurse's office, and the nurse gave him a really big ice pack and a lollipop. And I asked her for a lollipop, but then she didn't give me one. And then on the way back, we got lost, and me and Tyrone couldn't find our way back. But then an older kid, she found us and she helped us on our way back.
That's great. Could you tell me a little bit more about Tyrone, sweetie?
Well, he has to go in timeout today, but I thought his braids were really cool.
Well, why was Tyrone in timeout?
Well, at snack time, he went to the bathroom without asking the teacher. He really had to go, but Jamie was in there for 10 whole minutes. The teacher says that Jamie needs to learn to wait his turn, but he's slow at everything. And at reading time, he picked the book that I wanted to read first, and the teacher said I could read it when he was done, but then he was so slow and he never even finished, and I didn't even get a turn.
Well, I'm sure Jamie didn't do that on purpose. Would you like to invite him over for a dinner this weekend?
Jamie? I don't like Jamie.
No, silly. Tyrone. Maybe we can show Tyrone how to play nicely so we won't have to go to timeout anymore.
Well, he was playing nice, fine.
Well, you know, I'm sure you and your other friends are great, but Tyrone, he might need a little bit of help.
Help?
Yes, you see, there are some people who, wrongfully, others may think are less than us. And so they have a harder time doing things that are really easy for you and I.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not. So it's our job to help them be able to do those things. I think that our family could really help Tyrone's family by offering them our friendship. Like your Grandma Ruth always used to say, it is our duty to help those who cannot help themselves.
That's really nice of us.
Think of me and my friend Maria. You could really benefit from having someone like Maria in your life.
Well, I think that me and Tyrone could become best friends.
That is so great, honey. I am so proud of you. Now, let's go get some ice cream in that belly. Yay! From missing hair ties, from math packets and extra readings. I'm from the IKEA bunk bed, clean, small, and crowded. I'm from Christmas dinners and high expectations, from Mom and Dad. I am from the build yourself up and claim what's yours, from take the opportunities and stay on top. I'm from church on Sundays and coffee after, from California railroads, broccoli and spinach. I'm from centuries of hard workers, and I will pave the next steps.
I cannot believe my child would get suspended from the first grade.
She was just sent home for the day, honey. Now, what did you do to that poor kid?
Oh, she deserved it.
But what did you do?
I just thought it would be funny if I threw some paint.
Paint!
It was just on Kim, and Kim totally deserved it. She got Artist of the Week this week, but last week she totally wrecked my art. So how is that fair that she got Artist of the Week? I should have been Artist of the Week.
I would never tolerate this at my school. This is unacceptable.
Our family has worked so hard to be here, Charlotte. You know, your father's great-grandfather is the reason why we're here today. He built himself up even in the face of adversity.
Anniversary?
Listen to your mother.
He worked in construction. He helped build the railroads that created our country. And he always used to say,
another day of work, another day for my family.
Listen, Richard, I'm gonna have to let you go.
I'm the best goddamn worker you have. You can't do that.
And I know, and I hope you know I love you like a brother, but the Chinese coming in will work for half your wages.
You know, I have a family to raise, a wife and kids.
This is all I can give you. It's this week's pay. I wish you the best of luck.
They fire you too?
Some Chinese just stole my job. I told you they're willing to work for longer hours and lower wages. By the end of the week, we'll all be out of job, and it's all their fault. They're stealing work all over the country. It's an epidemic.
You're ruining everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
he never got his job back, your great-great-grandfather.
Really?
Your father's grandfather grew up poor, and your grandfather worked hard to get past that injustice and prosper. We want better for you, Charlotte. You can't take any opportunity for granted.
Okay.
Your father could lose his job just as easily. Cheap labor is changing the face of America forever. You can't take any opportunity for granted, and we want better for you than they had, than we have.
The system's rigged against us now. People are so-called speaking up and making trouble. You gotta be careful.
I will. I'm sorry. I can't believe you have a guest house.
Yeah.
And a pool house. And this is your room. This is bigger than my living room. Plus, I have to share a room with my bratty sister.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, your house gotta be nice too. This is Burton after all.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't live in Burton.
Oh, then how do you go here?
My dad works at Burton Middle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. just didn't realize you were so rich.
Oh, I wouldn't say we're rich.
What do your parents do? Like, did you just get this house?
No, I've lived here my whole life.
Oh, no. Sorry. I just assumed.
Kids, get in here. I have snacks.
We're okay right now, Mom.
I am so glad we have today off from school. It's so stressful right now.
Yeah, I get that. But my family kind of likes to do stuff today.
Do stuff?
Yeah.
Like what kind of stuff?
Well, it is MLK Day. My parents like to recognize how much he fought against injustice, and so we volunteer and donate things we don't need anymore.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you are living the dream.
Why don't we get those snacks?
Okay. Hey, Lou, sure. College applications suck, am I right?
I know. Have you taken the SAT yet?
Oh, God, no. I am in deep denial.
Okay, good. Same.
Wait for... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys. Lou, I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey, Meg, how's track going?
Track's doing good. I actually have a meet in Andover in like half an hour, so I get around.
Well, okay, good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. Bye. Take care.
She can go wherever she wants.
What do you mean?
Okay, I get the idea of affirmative action, but it seems to me like it's a lot easier for someone like Megan to go where she wants, and impossible for me.
Well, I mean, affirmative action makes sense. It combats the inequalities of the school system. I mean, Megan deserves a chance.
Megan is a rich legacy. She doesn't need the extra help. I worked twice as hard as her, and yet I could never go to an Ivy because even if I did get in, I couldn't afford it. How is that fair?
Well, you're white. You have so much privilege.
That's not real. I'm not privileged. Have you seen my apartment? Have you seen Megan's house? She has it way better off than me.
She's one person. I mean, this is bigger than you. It is a fact that this country as a whole has so much racial inequality, and if you're not actively working against the system, you're working for it.
Are you calling me racist?
Well, I'm not saying that.
Why am I racist? This has nothing to do with race. This is about privilege.
Yeah, exactly. White privilege.
No! Privilege!
What does that mean?
Can you honestly say that she has it worse than me?
Well, Megan is black, and it is a fact that in this country, black people are systematically oppressed and have a harder time getting a fair shot.
She doesn't look oppressed to me.
Sure, what does that
I think you just can't admit that I might be right. I know that there are some racist people here, but overall, this country does not have racism on that level.
Are one of you going to come in?
Yeah, I'm coming. We are not doing anything.
What do you mean we're not doing anything? We gotta do something.
No, we don't. People are gonna forget about this in a few days anyway.
This is a bigger deal than that.
Let's just let people take the weekend, relax, clear some of their own clouds, if you know what I mean.
God, Jamie, can you take anything seriously?
I am. We're not gonna be able to fix this.
He's right, you know.
We have a responsibility.
Responsibility. This is a joke. This whole thing is just to make students feel like they have a voice. But how serious can it be if I was elected? Guys, I juggled and won. from your mom. I'm from Mountain Dew and Cool Ranch Dorito. I'm from the sweet ride of the Volvo H50.
Nice.
Rusty, smelly, and always stuck on the hump. I'm from my brother's weed stash, third drawer on the left. I'm from chokeholds and lonely dinners, from Sam and Josh. I'm from fuck off, Jamie, and tell me what's wrong. I'm from you're too young and act your age. I'm from the armpit of mass, meatloaf, Bud Light. I'm from disappointing my parents, trying hard and still failing. I'm from giving up. I'm from grades just barely passing. I'm from picture books till junior high, except no one seemed to notice, except Joe. Joe Mama!
Mom is gonna be so pissed off when she finds out.
Yep.
You're not helping. Come on. Help me. Do something.
Nope, you're a mess, your problem. She's gonna find out eventually. Just tell her.
Tell her what? Who's her? What are you guys talking about?
Honestly, I'm scared.
Shut up, douchebag.
Yeah, shut up, douchebag. Wait, what's a douchebag?
It's nothing. Just watch TV. I'm gonna kill you.
Gimme. Hey, you don't know what's good.
I do too. He gave it back. He gave it to me.
You guys can't do
It's my
anything.
turn.
I'll find something.
No. No. Wait, go back and talk. What is it?
Hey, does anyone go play in your room? Josh won't bother you.
Yeah, go.
Hey, get out of here.
Why can't I watch?
Mom will kill us if she sees you
You're
watching.
too young, you wouldn't get it.
I will too.
If we let you watch, you can't tell Mom.
I won't.
She'll freak.
I won't. I promise.
Like you did last time, you turd.
You're a turd. Stop it. Shut up and watch a stupid show already.
I don't get it. It's so funny.
I told you you wouldn't get it.
It seems mean.
That's why it's funny. God, Jamie, it's just a joke.
What's the R word?
Oh, it's what you are. Don't tell Mom I told you that.
I still don't get
You
it.
always do this. Let's just watch a show.
That wasn't...
Crap, that's Mom.
What's the cry? That's terrible.
What's a cry?
I don't know. I heard it on some TV show my older brother was watching the other day. Terrible, isn't it?
That would be British.
How about this one? Also not Irish. Can you guess who I am? Pass the curry, please. I can't even pronounce his name. Do you know where I could find the bathroom? Jamie, I'm a creative person. Don't you think?
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, let's hear yours then.
I really suck at accents.
Come on, Jamie, what's the matter?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I really can't.
Do you like him or something?
But of course not.
I like him.
Is that pronounced Himalaya?
You do suck at accents.
I'll see you guys during recess. Himalayas. Himalayas. Stupid. You're such a moron, Jamie.
I'm so hungry.
Wait, Josh, you're getting in the middle this time.
Shut up.
Boys, sit
You
down.
go in the middle.
Where's my husband? Where's Stan?
I'm bringing you dirty.
Mom, do you take care of the plate? Stan! Get in here, we're about to give thanks!
1 second, honey, the turkey's burning!
While Stan is busy getting our delicious turkey ready,
let's just go ahead and start without him. This Thanksgiving, I'd like to take a moment to say how grateful I am for my favorite wife.
Oh, Gerald, stop poking fun at me.
Are you being fresh, Jerry?
Just joking around, Mom.
I'm really thankful for all this food. Thanks, Mom.
Aw, thanks, sweetie.
I can go next. I'm really grateful that Mom still hasn't found out about Sam's week that night.
What the fuck, Jason?
It's a joke, bro.
Jamie, why would you say something like that about your older brother?
Yeah, come on, Jamie, why you snitching?
Oh, Jamie, please be respectful of your family. This is not the time or the place.
Whatever, screw this.
Jamie, get back here right now! Jamie!
Jerry, what's going on?
At least I wrote the heading this time.
I suggest you take this seriously, Jamie, unless, of course, you'd rather have this conversation with your dean present.
No, I'm sorry. It was just a stupid joke.
I know you can do better than this, Jamie. You're a talented student, but this is disappointing.
I'm trying my best. I'm doing the best I can.
Are you? Is this the best you can do? I have been trying to get you to do these reading exercises with me since the beginning of the school year. You never come into any of my office hours and you repeatedly ignored all of my emails. Would you even be here right now had I not threatened to email your mother?
I've been busy. I have a lot of this.
I'm looking out for you, Jamie. If you don't do better, you could fail my class. Don't you want to go to college?
It's not that. It's just...
And I'm concerned you've been missing class, too.
I had a rough time that day. I just needed some space.
The tardies, you owe it to your classmates to be on time.
I don't owe anyone anything. No one here does shit for me.
Jamie, what has gotten into you? I need to see some uptick in your work, Jamie. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, sure. Just don't email my mom, please. It's the last thing she needs.
If I don't see some real effort from you, Jamie, we're going to have a problem.
Nice one, you idiot.
Hey, Jamie, where you been? Lunch started like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I got held up by my English teacher. I'm legit on the verge of failing.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, but school sucks anyways. Whatever.
Totally. But like, what's your mom gonna say?
Like I care. Yo, you want to skip 8th? If I have to sit through another hour of math, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, man, screw math. I am from satin pillowcases, from diva curl and wide tooth combs. And yeah, I am from the big haunted house at the corner of the street. But I'm also from late blooming summer daisies, ones that sing love songs and tell stories of strong hands that tend to gardens. I'm from dinner at the table and not in front of the TV. From mom and dad, from opinions that take up whole rooms and bone-crushing affection. I'm from, this is where you belong. And are you sure that's your mommy? I'm from brown eyes and skin knees. From pretty lavender dresses for Christmas mass, the itchy, unbearable polyester. I'm from being the first ones here. From corn on the cob and Cheerios with almond milk. From Boston to Burton. From the old lady that can make flowers sing. Her kitchen walls lined with paintings from my childhood. And a nightstand where our family portraits live. Collected memories, ancestral ties. Mommy! Daddy!
Hi, honey. How was school? Did you walk home with Megan?
It was great! And yeah, she went home with her siblings though.
Well, did you do anything cool this weekend?
No. Okay, so since today was the first day of Black History Month, we got to read all these cool books. We read one about a man named Martin Luther King Jr. And then the teacher read us this really cool book about a woman woman named Rosa Parks.
Oh, really? What did you learn about MLK and Rosa Parks?
Well, we learned that Martin Luther King solved a thing called racism after he died. And, you know, it was really sad, but it was also a good thing. And then that lady, Rosa Parks, she got arrested because she was so old and tired and she didn't want to get off the bus. And I learned this song too. Rosa Parks sat on the bus and the driver said, "You must move to the back of the bus or else you get thrown in jail." But she stayed and stood her ground and she threw that old law down because she knew she had justice on her side. What?
Kamala, do you know what racism is?
No, not really. Is it something bad?
Some people don't like others based on the color of their skin.
What? Why?
It's hard to understand, but just know that it's been here since the start of our country.
Martin Luther King Jr. didn't fix it.
He did fight against it though. He died for the cause, and he was very important, but he didn't fix it. Kamala, I need you to understand that racism is still very real.
Oh. What about that lady, Rosa Parks?
She didn't get up because she was too tired or too old. What you learn isn't the true story. She didn't get up because she was standing up for her rights. She had the right to sit there just like anyone else.
But who told her she couldn't sit on the bus?
There are laws called Jim Crow, and Jim Crow separated whites and blacks in public areas like parks, schools, and buses.
Jim Crow laws don't exist anymore, but you're right, our marriage would have been illegal then.
Mommy, Daddy, why would people be so mean?
That is hard to understand. It's just what some people believe in, and unfortunately, it's what some people still believe in. It's just important for you to stand up against racism under any circumstance and be proud of who you are.
Now go get ready. We're going to your grandma's.
Yay!
Too far down that street.
We'll be back for her on Sunday.
Did you pack all her things? You know, last time you forgot that toothbrush.
Laura bet the bag this time.
All that working make you forgetful. What in the?
We should go. We want to take it to Hulu before midnight. Kamala, thank you for taking her at such a short notice. Our babysitter failed last minute. We didn't know what to do.
I don't want to keep you too long, no way. Just make sure you pack that toothbrush. And you tell Laura to stop all that honking.
Bye.
Will you tell me about the talking flowers again?
I will tell you about the flowers again.
I love the talking flowers.
They can't talk unless you hush. I moved in this house when I was just 19 years old with your grandfather. You didn't get a chance to meet me, but he would have ate you up. We was the first ones here.
The first ones, the what?
First black family.
I didn't know that.
You learn something new every time you hear it. You see, Mr. Kelly over there in that pink house, and Mrs. Bates over there in that brick house, they wasn't living here. We was the first ones.
Wait a second. My daddy says that this house is over 100 years old.
That's right.
Does that mean you're 100?
No, baby. I'm not that old. But this house is, and you want to know how I know?
The flowers.
That's right, the flowers. When I first moved here, they was talking to me. But you know, I'm kind of old, and I thought I belong here. That is right. That I belong here. That we belong here. When I first moved here, it didn't seem that way. Everybody wanted to make us go away and make it seem like we didn't belong. But you need to understand that this land belongs to everyone. And as you grow up, people are gonna make it seem like you don't belong, but you do. And you listen to the flowers right there and they tell you so. You promise to listen to the flowers? Listen to them wherever you go?
I promise.
All right.
Hey! Yo, we should totally go to the mall after school on Friday. We haven't gone in forever. I'm so down. So I'm having a slumber party on Friday. Yeah.
You should totally come.
That sounds like fun.
Kamala, you should come too.
Yeah. I think I actually have plans already. Sorry.
But those plans are with me. You should just go to the party instead.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, it sounds like you're busy. See you at the party, Meg.
Yeah.
Bye, Meg.
Bye.
Bye, Connie.
Connie? What the hell?
They're just trying to be nice, and you were really rude.
I don't want to hang out with them. I have nothing in common with them. I don't see why you'd want to.
Well, if they're cool people. Just give them a chance.
Charlotte just gives me bad vibes. And plus, we were planning to go to the mall, and now you're just gonna throw that away for Charlotte of all people?
Well, if you come with us, I get to hang out with all of you.
Charlotte doesn't even want me there anyways.
Fine, whatever. I guess I'll see you around.
Guess so.
How will we redo the assembly? People can talk about why the disruption was not okay.
Yeah, but don't you think the disruptors should be punished?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not our job.
They just want to be heard! Today was about listening. Why should we listen when we're being attacked? You're listening, nobody's attacking you! No! You're always on the attack! Always telling people what they're doing wrong! She's just trying to help! Why are you coming to her? I am just!
Who cares?
You should care! Yeah, we all know they were your friends.
What the hell are you talking about?
She's right. Know what, Taylor and Charlie? You're always hanging out with them. You had to know this was happening.
I had no idea.
Okay.
You don't know me.
I know how you look.
We don't know each other. We don't know anything about each other, really. We just operate on all these assumptions we think we know, but we just don't. Kamala and Lulu just keep talking over everyone, trying to be right. Charlotte, you think no one's listening to you? But when do you listen? You think it's just cool to not give a damn. What we are doing here is supposed to mean something. We can't even have a real conversation about any of it because we are all so concerned about how we feel about it that no one stops to listen, to understand how anyone else feels. We were all there. They were just not listening. No one is listening. How can we do anything if no one is willing to listen?
you. So for the next 2 minutes, we want you to talk about what stood out for you, what stuck out for you while you were watching the show today, with your new friends.
Oh, we were discussing on how like Charlotte and Meg's character were, like how they were still friends, yet Charlotte still throws shade at Meg.
And if anybody at any point hears something that they feel like they wish to respond to or add on to, feel welcome to do that as well. It's a conversation.
I'll just add that that was the complexity of the relationships between people, and it felt like it was dealt with really well.
Thanks, Mom. Okay. Oh, Mom, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we were talking about how cool it was to see the backstory for each of the characters. So the coming from where I'm from title made a lot of sense because we could see the backstory, and it made me feel sympathy and understanding for a lot of the characters, just understanding some dynamics in their lives for those moments.
Okay, so then, sorry.
It just felt very real. Like almost all of the scenes felt very accurate to what like the truth is in like basically Brooklyn, where it's like a lot of different. Yeah.
Okay, so next thing we wanted you guys to think about was why do you think this play is called Coming From Where I'm From?
You already started on it, so look at you, Mom.
Hi, I'm somewhat ashamed to say that it took until she spoke for the double entendre of the title to click in my head that it's where I'm from, both in terms of geographically and in terms of family and historically where people came from, and also how their opinions were formed by all of those factors.
Yeah, that was a really good thought.
I saw it yesterday and I knew the title, but tonight I kind of noticed this thread about people feeling like they belonged or didn't belong, like who felt like they belonged in spaces and how much space they were taking up, and everyone had a different feeling about that, and like where they come from and where they're fitting together. Like, came out to me today.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it was really interesting to just see the circumstances that made all of the characters the way that they are. Because, like, usually we look at people and we think, oh, you're just like that. But, like, that's very rarely the case. There's almost always a reason. It's always, like, really interesting to explore that. And I think you guys did that really well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Frankly, these are conversations that adults aren't having enough. So I feel like seeing you guys write this and perform this is
really incredible. Like,
Thank you.
awesome.
So now we're gonna ask the group what are some themes that they noticed throughout the show. Whether that's in specific scenes or over the whole thing, any themes that stood out to you or made you think? Oh, there.
Like the theme of being an outsider versus being an insider. I feel like for most of the characters, that aspect kind of played out as like a confidence thing of like trying to be good in situations and like how they went about it.
Yeah.
Kind of just how every character was influenced by both events that happened within like family members and also at schools, and just showing how different factors and different relationships can really affect how a person views everything.
Yeah, I was going to say the relationship between the adults and the kids, that the adults in the play had significant influence, but they had a really separate perspective from the kids. And I'm not sure that their influence was always a positive one, even though that was their intention. That I think sometimes the role of adults muddies the waters.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a theme could be like microaggressions.
Yeah, sure.
Some other ones that we've discussed were toxic masculinity and gender roles, inappropriate humor and its harmfulness, socioeconomic status, that was a big one as well, listening, white saviorism, family, which you guys touched on, and peer pressure, also cancel culture and social media. Yeah.
So, which characters do you feel the least compassion or most compassion towards, and why do you think you feel this way?
Sorry, I'm taking this. I feel like because you explained like the backgrounds of every one of the characters so well, and like how that plays into who they are, I feel like I can't feel enough compassion for them. Like because like once you know actually what like in someone's life, then it makes it easier to be compassionate.
But did you think that at the beginning of like off rip there were any characters that you were like, I think that you kind of gravitated towards?
I immediately was like against Jamie.
So in the beginning, your character actually, I immediately was kind of like very irritated by, because I don't know, I just feel like Charlotte was, I don't know, like the point she was like saying didn't really make sense to me. But then we were talking about how after we like heard the story, like I don't know, we had like more compassion for like your background or like her background, and it was like really interesting to like learn about that because like my opinion shifted slightly, like, and I didn't think it would.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on that?
Yeah, I had a lot of compassion for Lulu. I just felt like she was trying really hard and her heart was so in the right place. And she seemed open to learning, which is always so refreshing. And just, recognizing that we're all on a journey and we're constantly learning and there are new things that we can know and consider. And then seeing her background and the different sort of vignettes about her story made me have even more compassion for her.
Yeah.
Hey, this next one's a fun one. Which part of the shows felt most VHS related? Which felt the least like VHS, and which one felt the most like something you've seen before? Or any characters you feel like you've seen before at VHS?
I think these characters was just like it felt like really real, especially in Brookline, just because I've definitely known people like that, and like I've probably done something
that. I feel like it's kind of just like, I don't know, it just felt like so real and like really just like made me like think about like the things that I've like done in the past where I like thought I was being helpful or something, but mine were just like really not.
Jamie. Like, there's a ton of silent Jamies too. I feel like at VHS, and it's just like a lot of times, like we were talking about the cancel culture. Like, I feel like that is like prevalent in VHS. It's like, but it also like doesn't reach people that much. Like Jamie's character, I feel like they always somehow like get away with it.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
I think that like Lulu as a character is super prevalent in VHS, especially with like students trying to figure out what is like the right way to go about doing activism for any sort of subject, and whether they're figuring out if they're like stepping on toes or not, or if they're doing enough or not, or doing too much. Just finding that sort of balance.
I really liked him near the beginning, the assembly that got shut down. I feel like I'm unfortunately a big part of like both BHS culture and general high school culture is the whole like a few bad apples spoils the barrel sort of thing, and a lot of barrels get spoiled every year, but also how that connected in terms of like the structure of the event that happened to what was happening in the show the whole time, being like something bad is happening. How do we fix the bad thing? And some people care about it more than others, and other people think that there's no solution at all. And so it set this tone really well.
So this play gets into tough conversations about allyship and affirmative action. So why don't you all turn and talk about whose responsibility you think it is to educate people on how to be a good ally, and start there.
Extraordinarily unsure about, because the thing about like being an ally is like assuming there's this like one large unanimous opinion held by every single member of a certain community, and that's just not the case. Every member of that community thinks differently. Some things bother some members of that community, and some members of that community are totally fine with it, or would prefer that you do that thing, so like it's really weird.
To do before we leave, which is ask if anybody here has any questions after thinking, after seeing, after talking. Yes, Mom.
Do you all feel like it was a good representation of VHS?
Mm-hmm.
That's the approval.
What we were kind of saying yesterday, we had a similar question that was asked. In terms of like the actual process of writing the play, like we used what we've seen here. We didn't just make up like characters out of nowhere. Like all of the people that we've seen and more, because obviously we can't include every single type of person, but the people that are in this play we've seen at VHS. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, we also did a lot of thinking about which voices we could represent with the group that we had. Trying not to be, trying not to make too many assumptions in that, but also, at the beginning of the process, we had a lot of tough conversations, but we also had conversations about what do we see on a day-to-day basis, which is heavily based around this school and outside of it in Brooklyn in general. So we put together archetypes of people from that.
But like even within those archetypes, like Lexi was saying, like we can't really say that we're representing everyone. Like our whole thing was about, like you don't really know a person until you really get to know them. Any other questions? All right, thank you all so much for coming.